Good night, Xboxer. Thank you for the bits. Someone. Just someone.
Someone.
Someone
Not gonna
very
name
particular.
names, but
Not naming
someone.
names here.
Someone seems to have had a lapse in judgment and decided that running into a magic circle was a good idea.
Isn't the worst decision that's been made in the past week.
In the past week. I see.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that happened.
Did you know that there's a monster called a dire seal, Mike?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A
I-
dire
It's
seal.
like a seal. It's
But
like a
dire.
seal, but dire.
Are
Yeah.
you guys can't even see the map I'm on. Fuck.
No.
I was sitting here like I was about to post a picture, and I was like, wait, they're not fucking able to see this shit.
Stop with the meme.
Yeah. Pause the memes.
Yeah, seriously, enough with the memes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
Stop with
switch
the memes
my-
before I have to show you how Yoshi committed tax fraud. "64 things wrong with Yoshi. Nothing. Yoshi committed tax fraud. Show me proof. I committed tax fraud."
Is he holding his ID in the picture? Is his
I-
mom there to verify that that's his social security number?
It's like a picture of Yoshi with a speech bubble that says, "I committed tax fraud."
Okay. I almost want to just use no. Fucking tokens, man. Fucking tokens.
How to get Lem arrested for anything. I want you to say this exactly, okay? "I committed tax fraud. He committed tax fraud." Yeah.
No. Excuse me. He just asked that he committed tax fraud. There was clearly an upwards inflection at the end of that. At the end of that statement, making it a question. I will lawyer you. Come at me.
Alright. God. Okay. So I think I'm ready to pull up on the map.
Are you?
I'm looking through some shit, and I accidentally discovered that the original name I was gonna give Armory was awful. It was just gonna be terrible. Like, it was gonna be terrible. Like, it's worse than Armory. Okay. Let's see. Holy shit, where the fuck is this thing? I'm getting irritated.
Swolski.
I'm getting so salty, you have no clue how salty I'm getting.
Need help, Cap?
The problem is if I tell you what I need, it will absolutely ruin the story for you. And that's the problem.
Stop, Boomer. Stop. Stop. It's time to stop.
Fuck me. Alright.
Ew, no.
Whoa, hey. I need to fucking crush myself.
Oh my god, I love this one.
Can we make the memes channel read only until after game, please?
Yes, you can.
I can't. I can't. I can only
I
change
muted
the channel name and the channel topic and make it NSFW, which will not stop him.
Boomer, seriously.
Whoa, Boomer. Is Boomer the one doing this?
Yes.
Yeah, I just sent one of Yoshi, but that was it. Boomer keeps going.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Dude.
kind of scared. Oh.
Okay, yeah, you can, Moon, you should be able to edit it, everything now.
Ah, okay.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking use this one, and it's gonna be the end of it. Okay. And then that we'll save for later. Okay. Okay, so currently we have our dwarf. Let's see. You guys even on the right fucking map? No, you're not. Oops, my bad. Alright.
Oh.
Where we left off last time. You guys were still hiding in the woods, and the dwarf ran out into the scary fucking circle, saying, "Hey there, how are you doing?" You guys are off farther. I just don't have the space on the map. So, yeah. But yeah, so you guys are still stealth. He is currently unable to control his body, and she is looking at him like, "Hello there." She's
Hi.
gently played a few notes on the instrument she's playing. You are technically charmed right now. Fully charmed. There's no like, you can't really fight what she says. She's gotcha. And you can't move, but you can see. So if you give me a perception roll, you can see what you see on her right now. The rest of the
Alright.
party will not see what he sees as they are currently far back. So I trust you guys not to metagame, but we're gonna see. Okay, so you see that it appears to be a beautiful elven woman, and she is holding a very long flute. Mike, that was more of just an extra bit, not like semi. I was insinuating that there's just like nothing he can do to resist her at the moment. Um, so currently you also can't move, and
Oh, there we are.
you just basically see a beautiful blonde elven woman with a long flute in her hands. Um, you don't really see much else. She appears to be wearing a necklace of some kind. And around you, there's about 5 pillars, a raised platform, and there appears to be some blood and a human forearm in it.
Easy.
Oh, nice.
And she's looking at you like, well, well, well. Wait, after this, I'm gonna give you her talk, and you guys can
Yep,
decide what you guys are
D&D.
gonna do. Sweet. Oh, there we go. I saw Michael typing. I was like, is he saying something to me before? All right, so she's currently. You guys are currently off in the distance. You see your dwarf friend stop. He's literally just stopped in front of this flute playing woman who's vaguely just kind of hidden behind the pillar that you guys see, and your dwarf friend's blocking some of the view of her. Uh, she has a very elegant long flute that she was playing. On her back is a bow and with quiver, and she's currently looking at your dwarf friend. Now on to dwarf. You guys can decide what you guys are gonna do. While I do the monologue for the woman, she goes, "Well, well, well. Look what my trap has pulled in tonight. You look tasty."
Giggity.
You agree with? You would be inclined to agree with her. You can reply however you want, but you feel like that's a great idea, Theoden.
I don't think I taste that good.
Oh, I think you taste plenty good. I think that you're probably delicious.
Ah,
You
she.
you feel a warmth inside you at the idea that she wants to eat you.
Alright.
Um, you're very, very much under her sway.
Uh,
So what are you guys gonna do?
These guys are typing out something.
Okay. Yeah. Leridan, how's it feel to be food?
uh,
While they're typing that out, you can share your thoughts and feelings out of character.
I mean, I'm a
Shut
little
down, thoughts and
spooked.
feelings. Get out, get
What are your thoughts and feelings about being to be cannibalized by
Get on
a
the
beast?
therapy couch.
Get on the therapy couch.
How does this
Therapy.
make you feel?
How does that make you feel? All right.
Ah, crap. Can't I apparently
So
can't
she goes,
type.
"Come closer." You guys are currently doing nothing yet. Okay. So she says, "Come closer."
Alright, I'll go closer. Doink.
You move a step closer. No, you move a full square closer to her. So, what part of you do you think would be the tastiest from me? She's smiling at you,
That is
and
quite suggestive, but
okay.
I'd probably say like the upper arm.
All right, all right. Uh,
Out of character, people with high air intelligence, you get the feeling he meant susceptible, not suspicious.
I figured.
you get another perception roll as you've now moved closer to her, and there's a small part of you that wants to kind of. You are not doing well with perception. And what is your wisdom at?
My wisdom is
It must
plus
be at
3.
least. It's a 16, huh? You're just not getting good rolls. All right. So as you're closer, you notice that the necklace is a little eerie looking. Um, so you feel like something's wrong with it. Um, and that's really it. It's more visible to you now that you're like closer to her, and it's kind of at your height. As you're a dwarf, and she is a fairly tall elf woman. Yes. So as Lem remembered correctly, there is currently a floating pulsing crystal that is over the blood.
So there's a circle and the crystal.
Inside the center of the crystal, so basically over this blood pool where the arm is, there is a floating crystal. Right here,
Okay. And there's a.
and it's pulsing with light.
Circle or no?
Huh?
Is there a magic circle or no?
There is a magic circle, and she is standing in it.
Is Lem standing in it, or not Lem, but the dwarf?
Thoralden?
Theremin. Grandpa.
Grandpa is not standing in it
Graham.
yet.
Okay. Okay.
Grandpa.
She gingerly starts looking at your arm, and you feel like she's kind of checking it for tenderness. What's your strength?
Oh god. 13.
Okay, so she's like, a little bit tougher than the normal commoners I've been eating. Hmm. Yeah. Um, you get a wisdom saving throw as you're now becoming more realizing that you're in danger.
So perception.
No, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
You feel like nothing's wrong with this. You know what?
I'm
It's a
fine.
good idea to give her your arm and let her eat it.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Uh, all of you guys give me a perception check.
Okay.
Because this is going to be
We'll be back.
loud. Okay, so Group got a nat 20, Thana got a 17, Lem got a 14. He wasn't with advantage, Lem, sorry. Or else you would have had a
I
natural
know.
22.
I know.
I know. Also you, Theridin.
Oh, okay.
Watch him get a nat 20.
Perception. Doink.
Okay,
No, but pretty
so
good.
so all of a sudden your mind vaguely goes into focus, and so this is gonna be just for him.
Mhm.
Wow, can okay, so Theridin, on
Yeah.
the chat menu you can choose what you send yourself as. Change yourself to your character name because big old daddy
Oh yeah.
manly man boomer
Oh yeah.
is
Sorry.
a little weird for me to read.
Mhm.
Sorry. I
It's
I
a
actually
little
meant
weird
to
for
change
everyone
it,
to read.
but
Yeah, you can change it on the bottom of the screen to you choose as and then you choose what it is.
yeah.
Okay, so you specifically notice in the screaming realization that there is a lacquered eyeball hanging on a chain from her neck. It is a lacquered eyeball.
Oh.
It is an eyeball that is hanging in a beautiful pendant, just gorgeous pendant. Rotten gold, that it appears to just be covered in some kind of preserving agent, and it is looking directly at you. Uh, and
That's
then all of a
creepy.
sudden, all of you hear a loud booming voice as the crystal pulsates louder. Stoutskin! Stoutskin! Quit fooling around and give us the blood tribute! Hurry up!
Do I actually know that I'm in danger now?
You don't, because you failed so many times now.
Okay.
You were very susceptible to this spell now, and she looks back. Actually, no. As she looks back, what is now named Stiltskin, uh,
Oh.
growls back. All right, master. All right. And then she goes, and lose the ridiculous form. You use it to lure them in. You don't need it after you've charmed them. Minions. And then the pulsing seems the conversation part of the pulsing seems to stop as it resumes its regular pulse. Um, she looks at you a little bit more frantically, and you feel something's weird about her in general. Um, as she grabs your arm, it doesn't feel like she's grabbing your arm from where she should be grabbing your arm because of your new perception check. You've realized this. Uh, it feels like the hand is actually coming from below you.
Oh.
Um, yeah. Uh, because of the yelling, you get one more wisdom saving throw, though.
Oh
Uh,
god.
but should you be dumb enough to step into the circle further, you are fucked. Okay.
Ooh.
You appear to be snapping out of it. This is your
Ugh.
first save against it.
Alright.
You've been hit by it like 4 or 5 times. This effect that she's been doing.
God.
So grab not grandpa. Oh wow. All right. So yeah, you guys are able to. You guys have been moving in slowly and whispering your plans. You guys currently are. Let's see. So you guys are currently about.
I know I checked with the ruler too, and I was just like, oh my god.
This ruler is a little bit weird. Uh, this is actually quite a distance. I didn't realize how far this was. Um.
Yeah, 'cause the,
So yeah, let's
Wait.
move you guys in closer. But Jesus, this is not supposed to be that way. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with that.
I cannot move my tokens.
So,
fix that.
turns out I'm actually like 10 feet away from this person.
I also cannot move my
I
token.
can move
And
Lem.
Okay, let me see. Okay, that should change the distance a little bit. Okay, yeah, you guys are currently about 60 feet away. This is actually a much larger area than you'd think. Okay, did you fix your token issue, Mike?
Nope.
Okay.
I have
Keep
my
it in the tiny group.
Yeah, it's some of the time I group.
I
Alright,
can- I
How
can-
far
fix
were
it.
you? You said 50 feet?
I can move tiny,
Can we edit
Dana.
and control? You should be able to control your token.
I cannot.
I can control mine just fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix this token now. Alright,
I just have no
so do you guys know what you guys are gonna do? Okay, Mike, that should work now?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are quite some distance away. But don't use these, just use the squares. Every square is about 5 feet, actually. Let's just do it that way. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do? She's currently, looking like she's about to take his arm, and he's starting to panic.
Okay, well, I think the first phase is Lem in his job.
Okay.
You said each square is 5 feet?
Yeah, each square is 5 feet now. You guys have moved in a bit. The rulers are, just don't trust the rulers, just trust your sight.
Okay. Okay, so he's going to sprint, like almost like you see like a runner kind of like readying to run as he dashes from the bush. 1, 2,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 30 feet up to her, and he is going to try and punch her in the stomach recklessly with a reckless attack so that he gets advantage for his attack, and any attack rolls against him have advantage until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay. So you're gonna roll to attack her?
And
Yep,
going off
roll
script
1
immediately. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Well, because I get a free action to grab her.
You hit her.
If
Yeah,
you hit her, I don't think you...
If I hit with Tavern Brawler, if I hit her, I have a free action to I can use my bonus action to grab her.
Okay.
Yeah, if you hit her.
If you hit her.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Roll to hit.
Give me a second.
And then after that, you guys are all rolling initiative.
Okay.
Because do we have element of surprise or anything like that advantage, or?
No. You were not quiet as you ran forward. You didn't try to stealth, and she's got a glowing crystal behind her, so you were suddenly lit up.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't a hit.
Hold on. As 23. As he punches her in the stomach and then grabs her tight against his chest.
You have advantage from what?
Oh,
Reckless attack, meaning any attacks for the next until the beginning of my next turn have advantage against me.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is
like
about
why
30
reference a
feet.
book.
Okay. We're gonna see how that works, but okay.
Here, hold
No, I said okay. It's okay.
on. Okay.
Just so you know, you attempt a grapple. You don't grapple her automatically, so you have
Yeah.
to now attempt to grapple.
So,
Okay. And now I roll athletics. Right?
yeah, you're in a roll athletics.
wait, what level are we?
Okay, and that is versus her strength?
If she doesn't have athletics strength.
Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Wow! As you try to grapple her, you realize that she suddenly shrinks down. She suddenly shrinks to a much smaller size.
How small is she?
She is actually about the size of a goblin right now. But she no longer looks like herself. Your grappling caused her to change.
Am I able to have her grappled? Or is it
Yeah.
because of the illusion?
No, you can have her grappled. Her real form is. Everybody else rolled the initiative now?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. Give me a second.
Already
I'll
done.
roll it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm saying everybody else though.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Oh
Mm.
my god.
I'm surprised. I am quite shocked that I'm not last.
Blame the crit fail.
I do. I know. I do.
Okay.
As long as Raptor's like,
Alright, guys.
uncomfortable lady, ugly.
Okay, so your surprise round is over because somebody ran out. And he's currently grappling an imp-like creature. Mike, this is a homebrewed creature, so don't go looking up stats.
Hold on, let me just find a rejoin as DM button and.
Nope, there's no stats listed because it's all on paper in front of me.
No,
Oh, what happened to Vanna?
where'd my working thing go?
Wait, your working one? What's that?
My working token disappeared.
Drop down your token again, and I'll fix it for you.
Oh wait, hold on.
Alright, so, Groob, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I will. 10, 15, 25. I will attempt to. So this goblin creature, what's it holding? Is it holding the pan flute still, or what?
It was actually a long, elegant flute in the woman's hand. Around his neck, next to an eye necklace, is this pan flute.
Okay, so there's a long flute, but now it's a pan flute,
The shape change. It was basically there was like an illusion with the shape change going on.
and it's around its neck right now.
Yes, on like a rope.
Is it holding anything?
It has two very long claws and a rather deadly looking tail. Why?
God damn it.
Oh, I have to re-add myself in the initiative.
Oh yes, you do.
And I had an 8
Okay.
before.
Can you enter your own, or I can make it for you?
Yep, I got
Okay.
it.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
Dang it.
The thing currently can't move.
I know. Oh, I will attempt to take the. Oh, what's it? I will attempt to take the flute, pan flute now.
From his neck?
Yep.
Alright, that's gonna be a pretty difficult maneuver, but okay.
It's there's actual rules here if you want them.
It's just because it's a magic item that's bound to him, but yeah.
Well, it's not like I'm trying to activate it. I'm just taking it away.
You can try, yeah.
I make an attack roll contested by their athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Okay, so 16, apparently.
16 against 16.
What's
Which
their
one to
check?
get?
Let's see. Where's what I roll for the... Oh, that's what it was. Alright. It's gonna do its acrobatics to dodge you while it's squirming. Alright.
Ugly thing, no move.
Okay. You give me a perception roll. Okay, you don't notice it.
Ominous. So I now have the flute.
You've snatched it from around his neck while your teammate holds the demon.
Then bonus action disengage and move away.
Okay. Damn, you get a lot of movement.
Oh yeah.
He freaking
Okay.
does.
Okay, next up. Are you done? Okay, so you ran up and stole the pan flute. You actually feel the urge to play it now.
Interesting.
On your next turn, you're going to start playing the pan flute.
No
All
save
right.
at all, or okay.
This is a cursed item.
Hmm.
You grabbed a cursed item.
Oh, fun. I can't even play anything, so.
Yeah, so it's gonna
Hope
be
you guys
awful.
enjoy improv.
All right, Thana, your turn.
Well, with the tie, shouldn't we determine who's going
You're going
first?
first.
You go.
Okay.
He
Cool.
would go first, but you're going first. You guys had a
Okay.
he's grappled and you guys had a drop on him.
Okay.
So it's
Um,
situationally. I'm gonna give you the heads up on it.
Okay. I'm gonna mind thrust.
Okay.
Can I mind thrust from here? I forget the range on it. I think it's like.
Do you need
Oh,
visibility?
it's 120. If Mike help, I don't know.
5, 10, 15,
You're
20,
within
25,
30 feet.
30.
Your range is 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But do
can
I need
definitely
visibility?
hit.
Because I'm pretty sure this boulder is in the way.
You've gotten a view of him. I believe you just need to be aware of them.
You're good.
Okay.
So you should be able to do it if you want.
Alrighty, mind
If anything,
thrust.
take a 5-foot step up.
Yeah, I mean,
That'll work.
it won't be too dangerous.
I missed the grid.
I know your pain.
Mind thrust. Well, nope.
So that is it against his intelligence, right?
Yeah, intelligence. So.
No, it does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think
Finally,
so.
something smart enough.
Well,
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Well, you rolled a 2.
Well, that's the damage.
No, I mean you rolled a 2 to hit.
Oh. Okay then.
So, but yeah, you missed him. Are you gonna do anything else?
Behind the boulder for protection.
Okay.
Gonna move back.
All right.
I don't like that I'm right next to him though, so I'm gonna move up a little bit. There we go. I'm done.
Oh, you gotta be in the square. All
Okay.
right. All right. It's now Stiltskin's turn. You guys hear a shriek, and immediately from the crystal, it's from the crystal that you hear the shriek. And Lem and Theridin, give me a perception check.
Nope.
Theridin notices the eye is watching all of you.
Somebody say please.
Always
It
watching,
is.
always judging.
Yep. You guys. Let's see. What's on the list that I could do about? Okay. All right. Lem, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Mhm. And this is something that I can see, correct?
That's
Like this is going, like whatever happens, it's visible.
elaborate. It's a spell.
Then yeah.
Can I see it coming at me? Because I have danger sense. I have advantage on dexterity saving throws on anything that I can see.
Cap, what are you doing?
It's an ability that he's. It's
Such as traps or spells.
Okay, yeah. Then you would be able to dodge it with danger sense if you had it.
Mm-hmm.
You made the save, Cap.
He made the save. All
Did
right.
I make the save?
Yes, you did. Alright, you were hit with 2 points of fire damage.
How much? 2?
2 points.
2 points.
And now it is Stiltskin's turn. He goes, Mistress, it's a trap! And he's going to do 2 attacks. He's gonna do his claws on you, Lem. Let's see, it's +5. Alright. So it's gonna be. What's your AC?
18.
That one misses. And he's gonna do his tail attack on the cleric. There we go.
Alright.
There we go, that's what was doing wrong. Alright. What's your AC? Jesus Christ.
18.
18? Okay, so it scratches and comes at you guys, almost, it's just not able to do it. It just can't get past your strength. Lem, it's your turn.
Lem growls at the creature as he just tried to hurt Lem and Lem friend. As
Okay.
he is going to fly into a range.
Okay, he's gonna go into a rage with his bonus action, I believe.
Yes, a bonus action.
Okay.
And let's see, I get +2 damage. Okay. So he first is going to move. I'm first going to drag him. I have my movement speed half, so 1, 2.
You
3.
you cannot pull him out
I
of the
can't
circle.
drag him past the circle.
No. The
So
second you
when I try to pull him,
it
okay.
it just, you have to reassert your grip as you try to do it. It just will not allow you. The circle will not allow him to. If he had more time with the cleric, you guys wouldn't have been able to get the cleric out.
You try hurt Lem as he's going to, with one hand holding him, try and punch him in the stomach.
That does not hit. Okay, Theoden?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, because in order to get out of your still charm. Because he did attack you. You do get if you fail the first wisdom save, you get another one, because I should have given it to you when he attacked. So at the end of your turn, you get a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. So I just go again.
Yeah, do another wisdom saving throw. And that'll be your turn. You break out of it.
Yes.
You're back to your senses now. This danger is just, what was I doing? Is kind of what's going through your head. And you are looking at the disgusting face of an imp-like creature with a dangerous-looking tail and sharp claws.
Ew.
Alright, so that was your turn. You can say something if you want, or something like that, but you're not really going to be able to do an action or a move yet. Next turn you'll be able to.
Alright.
Are you going to say anything or do anything?
I mean, I don't really know what to say.
No problem. Alright, I just want to make sure that you didn't want to. Alright, Groob, you're up. What are you going to do? Oh wait, no, you have the cursed item. You have the urge to play this flute. You need to play this flute. Give me a performance roll.
You need to start playing it like a xylophone.
What's your roll of intelligence? If you are you actually that unintelligent to do that, or
No,
would you know?
I just don't care about musical instruments at all.
Okay. You can play it however you like, but
Park theme.
give me a performance roll.
Needs
Let's see
more
how it goes.
cowbell.
All right, you do not play it well. It is
It's more
awful. It is discordant. Thana, give me a low DC wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Good.
You do not fall under the sway of the flute.
Thank God.
Okay, that's Group's turn unless he wants to say something while he's xylophoning away on a panpipe.
Short friend, no play instrument well. Hurt limb ear.
And Len has hurt short.
Okay, okay, Thana, you're up. Hopefully you can save the day. You
I'm
guys are
going-
gonna feel really bad when you realize how much HP this guy has.
Oh
I
no.
get
It's
the
either gonna be really
I get
low,
a
as in he's
feeling.
like a kid or something transformed by magic, or really high, and we're actually stupid for trying to fight him.
Well, maybe it's a kid with really high HP.
Hold on.
At which point,
Here.
do not feel sad.
Okay,
He
so
just
Thana,
got a
what are
really
you,
good constitution.
Thana, what are you doing?
Mind thrust with 2 psi points into it.
Oh wait.
What?
Oh fuck, I missed something out on fucking Lem.
Oh,
I had
okay,
advantage
go
on that
back.
attack, but moving on. Thana, you're
Go
up.
back.
Mind thrust, go right ahead. I just realized I missed out on an attack.
Reckless attack.
Wait, what is this YouTube link?
Oh my god!
Yes.
Okay.
Damn!
Oh wow. Okay,
What the hell is this? Scanners?
he screeches. He fucking screeches. He's still up, but God does he look hurt. He's just clawing at his own head. Make it stop! Make it stop! Mistress, make it stop!
I just picture the scanner's head explosion at 15 psychic damage. Jesus.
Ah.
Just like,
Okay, it's now his turn. He's furious, and he doesn't have advantage on you, does he? Right, his tail's gonna strike at you angrily.
Anger.
Fuck.
I'm wondering, what is the pipes made out of? Just wood?
It is a sturdy-looking wood.
is he gonna try and eat it?
Yeah, okay, so it's. I'm trying to think.
Okay, this attack's going against Theridin.
Alright.
Okay, that is another tail attack. Let's see.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Wait, was that the tail attack right there? Or...
The
This is the tail attack. This is the tail attack hitting you. Okay, so it does 4 damage, plus you're gonna be give me a... No, the tail attack does 4 damage. Give me a, Constitution saving throw. Okay, yeah, that passes, so you take a quarter of this.
So 1.
Well, no, this next damage I'm about to roll.
A quarter of a next roll.
So, what was the 4 damage?
That was just the attack.
So that's 2?
Poison?
So you take 2 damage. This is the poison.
Alright.
So you take 2 damage.
I'm okay with this.
Like 1 or 2 damage for that.
I'm confused.
What?
How much? What?
It's a poison tail. The tail does 1d4 plus 3.
1d4 plus 3, what damage?
Piercing.
So he would have resistance towards that, so he takes 2. And then 6 poison?
He takes 1 poison, or 1 or 2 poison because he's a dwarf. And he
Yeah,
passed the
he
Constitution
has-
saving throw. But why is he resistant to bludgeoning damage or piercing damage?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Oh, he's not. No.
Theridin.
So he takes 4.
Alright.
And you'd only
Yeah.
take 3 poison damage, not 2. What?
So
Well, it's-
I
pass-
take 4 plus 3.
He passed the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, then he would take 1 damage.
That's what I was saying, 1 or 2 damage.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
1
God.
damage. Or
Okay, you take 1 damage
5
plus
total
4 piercing.
damage.
5 damage.
So so a total of 5 damage.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright. And then he screeches, Mistress, save me! Save Stumpskin! And the crystal glows and she goes, You're useless to me now. And it's going to, let me see.
roll to see how this thing dies.
Wait, I'm looking at the spell list for what I gave this crystal. Let's see what it does.
I think Lem's about to hit the crystal with Stiltskin.
Let's see. Okay. Lem, give me a dexterity. Let me see. Oh, I know it's a spell attack. I'm sorry. All right, it's a spell attack. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
plus, it's 1d20 plus 4 for the crystal. Nope.
Nope.
Is that how spell attacks work?
Yeah, they have a 1d20 plus proficiency, and then whatever their spellcasting thing is.
Okay. Okay. It does not hit you. You see a bolt of green just fly past your head. And, no, Lem's head.
Okay.
And, Stiltskin is just looking, like, horrified. He's, Mistress! He seems to know something. The eye is still looking at you, Theoden, and Lem. It has not seen Thana, it has seen Groob.
How does hitting something with a person work?
Let's not worry about that right now. Lem, you're up.
That's what Lem's about to do.
You're gonna hit Theoden with...
No, the crystal.
I mean, you're welcome to try. But, okay. You know what? You're welcome to try.
Well, how does it work? The question.
You would have
A
to...
couple of complicated rolls.
You'd have to move into the... You'd have to move into the... You'd have to drag him deeper in and then use him as a weapon to hit the crystal. Because it's still a range of 5 feet. So you'd have to move in to hit the crystal.
Lem was told drag out, so he's not gonna get closer. Can I, while grappled, pull out a one-handed weapon? Or does grapple require both hands?
No, you can hit him. You're a big dude and this is a goblin. So...
Well, I know I can punch him. I don't know how grappling works in D&D. I want to make sure I can...
You can still attack with a weapon. It's just not a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
Unless you're like Zangief and holding him with your thighs. Lem. If Lem's not there to crush men's heads like Sparrow's egg.
Who will?
Okay, so yeah, you can roll to attack.
Okay, he'll... While holding him like with one arm, he'll like grab his warhammer off his back and just swing it with one hand to like, try.
Go right for it. Go right for it. Give me a roll for that.
I have advantage. Ooh, that is +2 from Barbarian Rage. That is 14 damage. As he just got the highest score on Whack-A-Mole.
The goblin's head is crushed in. Its body twitches open as gore drips in your hand, and the body stops moving. The crystal looks on, and the eye on the necklace is still looking at you, Theoden. It is staring at you.
Like in fury, or like can I not tell, or...
You can't tell, it's just an eyeball. I mean, it glances over at Lem, but it's looking at you.
Somebody's stabbing.
It's dead. The goblin is dead. You guys are no longer in initiative. There is a corpse and a glowing crystal and blood.
Somebody stabbed the eyeball.
So if you guys are gonna move in, what are you gonna do?
1 second.
I don't know what we're gonna do with Groob because he's currently cursed to play the pipe.
Kick
I
them
just
away
think-
from
I'm
him,
kidding.
maybe?
Then I'd get away from him.
Yeah.
You just
Cap's
teach
trying
Groob.
to retire my character at level 1.
Hey, I was not the one that grabbed the cursed flute off of the imp that was using it to lure people in. You ran up and you grabbed it off its neck, and you're like, "Gotcha!" And then it was like, "Nope."
Yeah, because
Other way around.
a magic focus, not a cursed item.
Nope. It turns out that a lot of the magic really wasn't the creatures. Um, so Stiltskin is dead.
You guys can knock it out of my hands, you know.
Yeah, they do risk ending up under all of them ending up under the spell and charmed.
Does that include if it's kicked away?
If
'Cause he's
if you
playing
guys
it with
manage
a-
to get the second you move into the circle with about a small radius around him, when the creature did it, so you guys could probably get into about here. The only person that can really do anything right now is Lem. So Lem, if you ran up right now while you're still raging, I believe that you have you're immune to charm effects
No, he's not.
as a barbarian raging.
Yep.
When
All
does
he gets
that?
is physical stats. No, nothing mental wise.
When does he get the immunity to charge it or charm?
That's I want to say berserker feat at level like 3, I think.
Oh, darn. All right. So, yeah, one of you guys can charge in or use an ability or knock him out.
Wait. Knock who out? Or
Group,
oh,
Groob is currently just tapping away at this flute, just flicking at it with his fingers, trying to play it like a xylophone, because he just doesn't seem to like instruments in general, and it is awful.
If only we had someone with mind control.
Wait, the
Sorry,
strangest
Director.
background noise are looking up truck parts?
I'm back for a brief moment. Moon, do you know where my fat Cracker Barrel bag of candy sticks that was in the cabinet
It's
is?
in the fridge.
No, that's a small one. There was a bigger one.
There was. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mindless rage is a level
Oh
6 thing.
she took it.
Okay.
Maybe one more time.
I don't know. I always associate that with the barbarians as their immune to charm. Is any of you guys an elf?
No.
Nope.
then
Well,
it's gonna be
welcome to the
interesting.
stream. This is
All right.
Dungeons and Dragons.
What are you guys gonna do to try to get that flute out of Group's hand? He's
It's a
tapping away
tabletop
at it.
RPG.
Tap 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 tap
Very
tap.
well known, even to people that don't. That
He
have
does
never
not
played
look
it
happy
before.
about that either, but he feels compelled to play it. Tap 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 tap.
Can I at least like throw an object? Like not the flute, but something else.
You can throw something else, but yeah, you're compelled not to let go of it.
Yeah, I then throw my crossbow to the party.
Are any of them?
In case of bolts.
There's any of the, okay, so he stops and he starts playing it with his mouth. Just so that he,
and I just play one note.
repeatedly, awfully.
No. It's
Discordant
one
nightmare.
held note
The
until
sad
he's
trombone starts playing. All right, and you guys now have. Give me a strength roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike.
Me?
See how far you throw it. This is
the
this is
host.
a pretty large item.
A crossbow.
What did I miss?
Wait, is this a light crossbow or a heavy
Yeah,
crossbow?
it's a light crossbow.
So it's probably about maybe 3 or 4 pounds. Yeah, you could probably. Just let's see how your one-handed crossbow throw goes.
You mean
What the hell did I miss?
Oh, you have you
the things
you
in my
literally
mouth.
just put it in your mouth and you're just.
Yeah,
Oh
one
wow!
note.
Wow. Okay, you know what? You got it. It's right in front of Lem.
And I point at it, and then I point at the thing, and then I
At the
hold
cro-
it up in my, and then I take it out of my mouth and I hold it up in my right hand and I hit it with my left hand, like I'm playing
Okay.
a drum.
You are now dancing because you're just tapping away at it. You can't.
And I keep pointing at it and I shout, "Shoot it! Shoot it!"
Lem, no use crossbow as he pulls out hand axe off
Oh,
his
no.
side.
My God.
Throw,
Oh my
throw the
God.
axe like Kratos.
Please no.
Out of
I don't
character.
He's
have to-
gonna
I don't
lose an
have-
arm.
Do I have Oh wait, I have unarmed improvised simple martial. Does a crossbow count for that?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm used to it being considered a ranged weapon in proficiency. All right,
That's
then never mind.
Pathfinder.
Nerds
Lem,
for rules.
Lem shoot. Lem shoot good as he'll fire. 1d20 plus dex.
Yeah, 1d20 plus dex plus proficiency.
Which is +2.
Okay.
So for you, it should be like +5, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
That hits.
Ye-
And
That'll
how
hit
much
you.
damage do you do?
Yeah, you hit his arm. Let's see what kind of damage do you do?
Lem, sorry.
Oh wait, he doesn't know the damage roll for.
I don't know the
crossbow.
dice.
It's 1d8 plus dexterity.
So 1d8 plus 3.
And just so you know, Cap, I was gonna say it hit the thing because it hit.
Oh,
It can't dodge.
yeah, you can't.
Ooh, I got an idea.
So it's
So,
it
wait,
hits,
Lem,
but
no
it's-
hit, short friend.
No.
I don't think Lem would be smart enough to know not to hit your hand.
It looks. There's now a bolt sticking out of it, but it's still intact.
Yeah, you have dropped the flute. It is sitting there on the ground. You feel a slight draw to it.
I pull out my short sword and I stab into it like a bunch of times.
Okay.
Just over and over until I calm down.
Okay, so in a fit of rage, you just see the goblin violently smash at this small wooden pan flute that looks to be made of thick, strong lumber. Eventually, it breaks, and a burst of almost strange mist comes up from it before dissipating into the air.
Lem, smash crystal.
Uh,
Two hands is Warhammer.
you guys see the crystal? It's still pulsing with a regular beat. There is, if you guys are moving forward, give me a perception check.
Should I give a perception check for being there?
Everybody that's there. Dana, are you there?
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, then-
I'm behind the rock, so I don't think it'll help me.
Fuck. Dana's just not having any of it.
Nope.
Okay,
She
Theoden
wants
and Lem,
nothing
not
to do with the
Groob.
magic.
Groob seems to be focusing on the crystal, like, ooh, pretty. Everybody else, Theoden and Lem, both notice that now that they're on the inside, encased in an ivy that was hiding them before, are 5 of the missing people.
Oh.
Wonder what this crystal.
People,
I love it, Mike.
Lem, find thing.
What do you mean? What?
Points at the ivies. He's gonna kind of like rip it away.
Oh hey, the people. Do I now? I'm assuming you guys point that out to me. Like, hey, those people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Lem,
gonna.
point out
I
and dig
guess,
at the ivy like a dog.
We'll start tearing down the ivy and vines and see if the people are at least alive. Check their pulse.
Yeah, that's what
Breathing, etc.
Mm-hmm.
that's what Lem is doing too.
Are they like tied up on the rocks around this circle, or?
Every one of these pillars has a person that is encased in ivy.
Okay. Yeah. So I removed
Oh.
the one from this pillar.
So as you do, they collapse. You notice that
Oh,
there's
take this
each
one.
yeah. So each of them collapses. You see a man that's dressed in cleric's robes. You see. Are you guys getting them all down right now and just
Yeah.
ignoring the crystal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on the
about to
crystal.
yell
I
for
will
Thana.
peek out from behind the rock.
Okay.
Hold
You
on.
find. Oh, wait, guys, I need to focus. There's a lot of things going on right now. All right. So currently, you see a half-elf woman who is missing a hand. You see a man in cleric's robes, specifically a priest, who is missing his arm, and the arm in the blood pool seems to match his. You find so the half elf woman appears to be the one you're looking for, Lily Mauve. The man in the cleric's robe could probably easily be discerned as Justice Greensword. There is a oh, you never talked to her. There is a man who appears to be a blue dragonborn. And there is two dwarven women.
Okay.
Wait, did I think I might have accidentally. No, I didn't say. So there was Justice Lily, a man, a green dragonborn man, no, a blue dragonborn man, and two dwarven women. That's right, right?
Probably.
Okay. Alright, I just want to make sure I didn't say the last one. Alright, okay. What are you gonna do? They appear to be alive, somewhat stable, but they're missing various body parts.
Omnipotence is all
I'm
knowing,
honestly impressed you knew the word
Attic.
omnipotent.
See, here's the thing. He has heard big words. He doesn't know what they mean and uses them incorrectly.
right?
He means ominously.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, carry on. I wish you were omnipotentially.
Oh, whoops.
Alright,
I don't-
so you guys are now kind of all looking at these injured people. They seem to be stable but unconscious. They're slowly starting to wake up now that you've removed them from the ivy.
Yeah.
The ivy appeared to have been making them not wake up, despite what the creature was doing. There's still one person missing, though.
I swear if it's fucking Lily.
But, you saw the
That's the
half-elf,
one
and you
person
kind
I
of
know.
assume that it's Lily.
Hey, don't assume. Don't assume.
You guys can assume that it's Lily. Okay.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. They're still waking up. They're not feeling well. We do have a cleric. If he wants to do anything about that.
I could try heal him. Oh wait, actually, wait. I
You know,
got
doing cleric things.
yeah. Well no
Heal.
no.
Medicine?
Yeah, I know. But
Wait, you have a
I could
medicine pack, don't you?
yeah I do.
Okay.
But
I
hear me
believe.
out.
Okay.
I have mend. I have mending. I could mend their body parts.
Mending does not work on people
Mending
like
doesn't work on people. It works on objects.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck. Okay.
So mending would work on like a
A cart.
broken mirror, a ripped carpet.
Wait,
Yeah.
is he trying to use mending to put a limb back on?
Yeah, you can't.
Apparently.
Yeah, because that was
okay.
gonna be. I was gonna say, because then Azrael wouldn't need to retire.
Nope.
You just hold this guy out of my campaign and have him fix it.
I'm sorry. I'm new to cleric. Okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Ask questions.
Yeah, man.
Go right
What
ahead.
do you think? I asked like 50 of them a turn.
Yeah, he asked me. He asked me as many questions as he can because he wants to know what I'll let him get away with.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
That
good
and why
idea,
make sure
but
I'm
mending
doing it
doesn't work
right.
that way, unfortunately.
All right.
And I'm
Well. So is there like a certain amount of spells I can use, like per day or per round, whatever?
You have spell slots that determine how many spells you can cast.
Okay, I could do 3.
Yep. So you could possibly cast Cure on 3 of these people, or if you have a stabilized cantrip, you could really make them stop bleeding out. Or you could use a medicine kit to help them.
I have one medicine kit.
Medicine kits have multiple
Or
charges.
no, not medicine. Healer's kit.
It has multiple charges.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll heal them all, or I'll attempt to.
Okay, 1 second. Healer. You made it, so I had to look something up. Here's so because of you, I have to look up how many charges the healer's kit has.
10.
10. It has 10 charges, so you can use it 10 times to stabilize and get these people backed up and stable.
Alright. Do I need to do like 5 medicine checks?
Since it's now a somewhat calmer situation, no, you're trained in this.
Alright.
All right. So you quickly go and what is the rest of the party gonna do about the crystal, or leave it, or what?
Lem was ready to smash, but Dana said not yet. Worry about people first. So he
Okay.
has calmed down, especially since
So
I'm sure it's been.
Lem, are you gonna try and move the people away from the crystal? Or?
Lem looks to there's what do now. Smash crystal.
Yeah,
Hey,
someone
people.
take people back to town, but we do need to deal with this crystal.
Well, what do you propose we do with it? Cause I don't recommend smashing it. Cause what if something
Smash.
unsavory comes out of it?
Smash.
Just saying.
And apparently we're missing someone, or at least someone wasn't here.
Joy.
She might have known.
This is gonna sound like really gross, but I might have to look inside here.
Okay. All right. I cannot wait
I'm
till after
backing
this.
up.
I can't wait till after this session's over so I can tell you a bunch of stuff. This is gonna be hilarious. You guys are gonna feel really bad. All right.
Watch, we legit just killed the missing person.
I know, right?
You'll never know. All right. So
What did I call from the start? It was someone who's transformed. Knew it.
well, no, you'll see. All right.
Let's see, he says.
Yeah, you'll see. So currently there is a dead imp in the magic circle. The eyeball is still looking at all of you. The only person it hasn't seen is Dana. You guys apparently did you guys move the bodies?
Yeah.
Or
Moved
not the
them away.
bodies. The injured
Guessing we're
the
moving
injured
them away.
civilians. The injured civilians. Bodies is not a word I use for living people.
Bodies are dead.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so-
they are the bodies.
They are not bodies. You guys are correct. Yes. Very
Oh,
good.
they're
You know,
long.
everybody gets a gold star. Okay, moving on.
Yay, gold star!
Okay.
Gold star.
Okay, so you guys all move the injured civilians from the town away from the stone circle, and you guys are now facing away at this new issue, which is the crystal.
Character, can we please do something about that eyeball first? I don't like the eyeball.
Squish. Squish eyeball.
You guys can. Mike, you are dying to metagame, aren't you?
I'm debating whether it's another cursed item, because I could see Cap giving us just all cursed items. Or
No.
it's an actual magic item.
Lem smash.
You have no clue how bad I want to tell you guys.
I mean, I got Warhammer. Just
I mean, hold on. Everyone stand back. I pick up the thing. If I start going crazy, then shoot me.
all right, or I'll just bash you with my shield.
Oh yeah, something.
Okay. So you're taking it off the just neck of the imp because the head was destroyed. The stump
His
that
head.
the lump over his shoulders that once held his head.
Yeah, Mr. Cleric, give me some space here. Otherwise, I'm gonna maybe rage out and try to.
Okay, you take off the necklace and you put it on. You feel the same. Nothing happens to you.
Plot twist: it's supposed to turn me into a demon, but I'm already evil enough.
No. You feel the same. You feel the same. You don't feel any different.
Anything happen to the imp when I take it off? No.
The imp's body is just sitting there rotting. It's wearing a pair of tattered pants. Well, not tattered, but they're tattered now that you guys beaten the crap out of him. But they weren't tattered before. They were nice
What
pants.
did that?
No, these pants fit him.
Would they fit the goblin?
What does the eye react at all when I pick it up, or
It appears to look around, but it doesn't appear to do anything else.
it just looks around?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll put it on and I tug it under like my shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Why?
Yes. Feels
Why?
Well,
But why?
If any of you guys, are any of you guys proficient in Arcana?
No.
Lem is. No, I'm
Lem
kidding.
is?
Out of all the people, Lem.
I am
Fucking
actually.
Yeah, guys, Thana is.
Fauna,
Arcana
give me an Arcana roll. But you have to. It's not high enough to know what this is. I'm sorry. It's just too obscure.
Really?
Seriously.
Yeah.
With a 21.
You need not high enough.
Holy
this is-
shit.
This is a long game I have planned for you guys. So this is.
What the hell is this? A limited edition thing you can only find at Comic Con 2001?
You would have to. You guys would
That
have to have. You guys would have to have access to a larger city's library.
Or take a short rest.
Library?
Yeah, you guys destroyed the cursed pan flute. Had you guys had a priest uncurse it? Well, since I'm gonna do a little exposition here. So had you guys had a priest uncurse it, it would have given you the ability to charm enemies. With a low, it would have been a low CC because none of you guys are really performers. But if you were a performer, you could have a rather high DC with it. But it's destroyed now, so it's all good. And the enchantment left the weapon, or the item. Moving on. You guys are currently looking at 5 unconscious people you guys have dragged away, and a magic circle holding a crystal.
Yeah.
The crystal doesn't appear to be talking anymore.
But it's still floating, eh?
It
A
is still
crystal.
floating, giving a regular pulsing light, not the pulsing that it was doing when it was talking. So it's more like
I was about to say, why would it sound like a heart?
Run!
yeah, it was not
It's
a
pulsing.
heartbeat. It's not- Just because pulsing does not mean it's heartbeat, alright?
I know. But blood.
It's blood was being thrown onto this. And it appears that the imp was snacking. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do about the crystal? You can give me another Arcana roll for the crystal, but the one you did for the eye wasn't high enough.
Okay.
Okay, that in fact is high enough. You raise up your hand and you feel a weird, twisted, arcane energy around you,
Mm-hmm.
and you get the feeling that this crystal is used as almost another you. You get the feeling that this is an extension of another person.
Hmm.
So you feel them through your psionic abilities. You feel their mind connected into this crystal, and that's how they were able to cast spells. Almost similar to how you've seen in the minds of some mages,
Mm-hmm.
how they use their familiars. Or is it mages or warlocks? You use their
Everyone
familiars to cast
does.
spells.
Anyone who can get a familiar.
Yeah, wizards and warlocks are able to use their familiars to cast spells as a focal point. That's what was going on with this crystal. Uh, and
I explain this to the others in case it's interesting to them.
and then of course there's still the magic circle underneath it.
Is
What's the
would that also
deal with
be an
magic
Arcana check?
Yep.
Oh nope, probably not. I got a 12.
It appears to not let bad out.
Does not seem to let bad out.
Yeah.
Let him get out of the circle.
Kind of like rushes out.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your alignment, Lem?
Neutral.
You're fine.
True neutral.
I was about to say. Wait a second. Not
He runs
letting
back.
that out.
Kind of stands right by her side, like,
If your character would go in there, he can. But
I'm chaotic
without
neutral,
metagaming,
so
just be careful.
I don't think that would be too good for me.
Are you evil?
No, just
"Now you
chaotic.
smash."
You would be able to go in and well, if you rolled higher, you would know that you could go in and out. But you know that this
I didn't
holds
wanna.
evil things in.
Okay.
I could do detect good and evil.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah, you
Let
use
smash.
5 charges of your 10 for the healer's kit. You're using detect good and evil right now.
Oh, do I even need to click that?
but-
You detect the evil in the corpse. This black swirling mist. Your ability allows you to
Oh,
almost
I thought you were talking about the
taste.
crystal.
No, this is the corpse of the imp.
Okay.
Your ability allows you to almost taste it. You feel a pair of eyes watching you through the crystal, and you feel hate and darkness and evil in it as well. And let's see. It doesn't tell you if somebody has an evil alignment. No. Okay. And that's it. You just feel the evil from the crystal, the dark eyes upon you, and the blackness from the imp, Stiltskin.
No smash.
He's able to enter that circle with no problem and leave it. So he could attempt to
Limits.
attack the crystal.
Lem was told to get away from there, as far as he's concerned.
He was told to
Don't
get out of
touch.
get out of the circle.
Think of it like think of it like teaching a dog. Leave it.
Yeah, basically.
So are you guys gonna do anything else?
I'm worried that it's not a wise decision to smash this crystal because, magical backlash or whatever.
You guys are welcome to do whatever you're gonna do.
Go ahead, Lemon,
I'm
and try if
throwing
you
at it.
want.
You're welcome to leave it. You're welcome to just go on.
I don't think leaving it is a good idea. I don't like the idea of leaving it.
Group,
As it is.
Grandpa, what do?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Should we try to get Lem to smash the crystal? What do we do with the crystal?
Oh shit.
Crystal.
I don't
Dana?
detect anything good in it, so.
Santa,
Mm.
give me a perception roll.
Yeah, 12.
That is just good enough. You're fine.
Oh, my goodness.
You feel a slight vibration in your pocket.
Well,
I-
I remember
I
from
pull whatever
family.
the-
Why would you have that?
I pulled
Okay,
off
Dana, why
whatever
did you
the
have that with you
fuck
this
is
time?
vibrating in my pocket out.
You pull out your inheritance, a small round bauble. It is
Okay.
a clear orb, almost like a crystal ball, but it seems a bit different in appearance,
Okay.
and you feel it attempting to almost pull at this magic in the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
As you were
Um,
tending to Lem, you didn't realize this, but you moved a little bit closer to the crystal, and it is
Mhm.
pulling at the crystal. Your inheritance pulls at the crystal just enough that all of a sudden you hear a shriek, and she goes, "No!" And it seems like the
Yes!
creature,
Yes.
the, the
Do what
creature
I
on
need to do.
the creature on the other end of the spell
Mhm.
canceled the spell and broke the crystal. It shatters in the air
Oh, wow.
over the blood pool.
I wanted smash.
So on the ground, is there like the circle itself? What's the
Circle.
composition? Is like actually drawn onto the earth, or is it like etched in stone, or what?
It is almost like somebody wrote it in magical writing.
Is there any way we can?
Perhaps you might find information from the people who are unconscious.
Okay.
Or if you
Let
wake
me
one up.
take people.
Yeah, you guys currently have 5 people. You guys can
Where's
try to
6?
send somebody. Oh, wow, I'm impressed Lem was able to count to 6. So Lem is currently wondering where 6 is.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Well, our cleric friend was going to
You
investigate
missed
the blood
5, Lem.
Yeah, you're welcome to. The
6.
etched in magic circle is what held in the imp, which stopped him from leaving.
GM?
Mhm.
Can I roll survival to see if Lem happens to see any tracks, like somebody walking around recently or anything like that?
Or
Sure.
even drag marks, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, go right ahead. You do
Nope.
not.
Nope.
You start looking at people's footprints, and you're like, dog.
Oh, well, he has the right idea. Sixth person has to have gone somewhere, either
Yeah.
in the bowl or left.
Lem no see track.
It's okay, Lem.
Okay. So the crystal's gone. The magic circle's still there. Oddly enough.
Well, it doesn't let evil out, so I don't see how this is a bad thing to keep around. Just
Yeah.
if evil things walk through it, they're stuck.
Yeah.
They just happen upon it.
That's it.
What the hell is this?
You guys come back like
Tell me
years
about
later.
it.
You guys
stuck
You
right
guys
here.
come back. You guys come back years later, and you just find a squirrel in there. You're like,
Evil
What?
squirrel.
the squirrel can't leave, and you're just like, what?
Oh God,
Oops.
the prophecy's coming true.
But no.
What?
So, yeah. What are you guys gonna do next? I'm curious.
Well, should go down or look round.
We should probably look for the 6th
We need
person,
to
right?
look for the 6th person.
Okay.
So would that be survival to? Try to
You can
track them
you.
down?
Oh God! For a second, I thought you were asking if you could talk to a survivor.
No.
Yeah, it would be survival to look for tracks.
And I'll aid you.
Okay, so with advantage of the 16 for Thana.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
16.
I'm guessing I can't roll again.
Theoden can though.
And Theoden's gone.
Apparently.
Boomerang?
Yeah.
Roll,
Is
roll
there
survival
enough
if you want to.
survival?
Oh,
He can still roll it. He doesn't need to be disappointed.
Okay.
I
Do not do well.
You need the aid. If he had the aid, oh my God.
Yeah, if he had had help from somebody, it would have been fine. All right. So yeah, you guys don't really see anything that would give you the idea of where this person went. It's just not showing up. Are you guys gonna investigate around a little bit more? Any investigation roles looking for anything?
Well, I'll come find them. I'm kidding.
Them can try.
Okay.
How does aid work? Like you just give someone advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay,
have an
I'm gonna give
advantage.
I'll give Fana advantage by aiding because otherwise I'm rolling 1d20 minus 2.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So you're gonna help
I'll
Thana
help Fana
in her investigation
I'll
investigate.
search as well.
for anything, just items in general and stuff.
Anything to do with either the survivors or, well, the people, magic, circles, anything really.
Okay.
I'm gonna focus on looking for clues as to where the sixth person went.
Okay. So
13!
group.
Oh boy.
You also if you had disadvantage, you have been doomed. You forget where you are. You think you think you're in fantasy Alaska now. No. So group group. You found about 15 gold.
Nice.
And you see the magic circle. It's there. And what else were you looking for?
Anything related to the captured people or survivors or
Uh,
captured people. Yeah.
Okay, you see the hand inside the magic circle. You're a little too nervous to go in there to get it. Well, I mean, you wouldn't know. I don't think Thanos told you.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Uh,
no. All the information that I got about the magic-y stuff I would relay to the party, just so that they
Okay.
had the information.
Okay, so secretly in your heart of hearts, you know you can't in there. You also see you don't see anything else really survivor related except for the 15 gold that you found.
Okay.
And I
Um,
find Diddley.
You do not find anything. Sorry.
Hmm.
Well, you rolled survival, not investigation.
Oh. Was it supposed to be investigation?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh.
This is an investigation.
Oh, 11! Even worse.
Nope. You
Somehow
don't see any.
lost 15 gold. Don't know where it went.
No. No.
He's using you.
No.
All right. Okay, guys. Anything else you guys are gonna do here?
I feel like
I don't want to leave without person. I'm just gonna go over to one of the people, like to the survivors, and kind of like gently smack them on the face.
Okay. Oh, okay. Who are you gonna smack? One of the dwarf women. The
Are
the
they
human.
awake? Are they awake already?
They're barely conscious. They're
Oh, okay.
still waking up.
Think
yeah,
like
they're still resting.
gentle.
Okay, so is it the half elf? Is it the half
the
elf?
dragonborn first.
The dragonborn male, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, you didn't talk to his wife. All right. Hello. Please stop it. And he puts his hand up to get you to
Oh,
stop
man, awake.
tapping his face. I'm awake. What is this? What do you want? Don't hurt me. He's disoriented.
We're not gonna hurt you.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Where's Antonia?
Who?
And then all of a sudden you see clarity hit him.
Oh boy.
Who's the clarity?
Oh my god. That was OST, but that was also hilarious. Okay, God damn it, you fucking nerds. Alright. Okay, so He's sitting there a little bit awestruck, and he's processing something, as his memory seems to be coming back.
Okay.
I'm fine. I was the one that contained Antonia.
Contained.
Uh,
Contained?
he looks over. How did she get out? And he looks furious now. Did you break my circle?
Who, Antonia?
No.
What's going on? I'm scared.
There was
Antonia,
an
the
elf.
woman I trapped in the circle.
There was an elf woman in the circle, and then she turned into that. She points to the headless corpse.
He looks a little bit confused. He's like, that was when I was brought here. It was Antonia Mauve, the wife of the magic vendor.
Lem will describe what the woman looked like. Like, lady looked like this.
Yeah, yes, you fool! It's Antonia. I know.
Yes, and then she turned into that.
Lem punch and grab, and she changed.
So he
And
seems a
Lem's
little bit.
squish.
He seems a little bit shocked that that's what she really was.
Lem squish. She's
She.
like, kind of has his hands on Thanos' shoulders, like behind her.
Okay. So he's like, that was Antonia Mauve. That was her. Disgusting.
She bad.
I would think so. She did this to us. He's been only missing a couple fingers, actually. He goes, my name's Peter. I'm Anna's wife. I was about to say wife. I'm Anna's husband. And he looks over, and he sees Hannah, Mira, Justice, and Lily. He's like, oh, everybody else is all right. And
There's one missing.
that. Who? What was their name?
It's the person who's that the beheaded
Short
thing.
friend.
Does Lem get that the missing person was actually the imp in disguise?
Lem was not that. You're asking Lem to remember 6 full names. That's a lot.
Yeah. So for
He doesn't even remember 3.
for brevity's sake, Antonia Mauve was one of the missing,
Mhm.
and it appears that Peter trapped her in a magic circle before he fell a victim to her flute.
Yeah, Peter Winsley.
So
Yep.
the 6th person was the imp.
Mhm.
It appears that there was the imp was disguised as them. At least you don't know. According to them, it was Antonia, but nobody knows if that was the imp had eaten her and then was disguised as her, or what.
That's probably the most likely excuse.
Hi,
So
Q.
yeah.
Imp squished.
I guess
Lady
we'll-
gone.
Rest for an hour or so. Let these people recover. The crystal shattered. The circle's still on the ground. Do you want to disturb that at all? But I don't think we need to.
It's nighttime. Shouldn't it be a long rest so we can sleep?
That's a good idea. Yeah. Grab
One of you guys could easily run back to town and get some people to help you carry everybody back, and you guys could actually rest in the town.
Roll a
That's a good
d20
idea.
to win the lottery.
Are you
Says
guys-
someone in my chat.
Camping.
I'm
You
not
guys-
okay with random encounters right now, especially after last night.
The one that I rolled not 20.
Are you guys gonna leave them here and then all go together, or are you guys
Oh,
gonna
hell
send
yeah.
one person?
I'm
Let
gonna
him get-
I'll
I'm gonna
go.
to town because
I'll-
I'm the fastest.
Okay.
Then I'm
Okay.
gonna back people.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice and spare you the random encounter. You come back with the villagers. They're all carrying torches, and it kind of scares the monsters away. Everybody's excited to see their loved ones. You see everybody embracing the dwarves quietly and stoically, embracing their wives. Um, if you guys have high perception, past perception, you would see that the dwarf men were actually crying. The dwarf
Can I
women
roll
weren't.
perception?
You can roll perception if you want to see that. Just
I
the
would love
solitary
to-
dwarf tear. Turns out that that's the most powerful region. You don't see anything. You miss the dwarf tear.
Aw.
Damn.
Sorry.
One
there it is.
soul Native American, I mean dwarven deer.
Yeah, it actually cleans part of their face as it goes down. As
I'll try to
these
see
are quarry
this
workers.
low tier.
you notice the tear come down, and it is glistening and beautiful, and it's just slowly
Nice.
making a slight trail of clean down the dwarf's face. Not too much so, because it's caked on and layered. It's a dwarf. Justice is actually assisting in healing people and tending the wounded. People in his congregation are just happy to see him. He's actually a well-loved priest.
Oh.
Grant Plowswell is
Here's hoping they
holding
offer
on to his now. I believe that Lily was missing the leg, part of her leg. He's holding his wife and just spinning her around, and he does not care about anything. He's just happy to see her. He sees nothing else but her, and
Aww.
she's clinging to him, and she's slightly scared. She doesn't really know what's going on, but she's happy she's alive and she's with her husband.
Aww.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
What scene are we in right now?
You came back with the villagers.
Okay. I straight up just paused out, and now I'm holding my toothbrush.
That happens to me too. And then I'll start saying weird
Wait,
shit.
why
You
you
guys are
have your
like,
toothbrush like at your desk, wherever?
Yeah, it's on my desk.
okay, Anna's just fretting over her husband and his missing fingers.
Yo, me too, bro.
The dwarf women are the only ones that weren't really missing pieces yet.
Suspicious.
Wait, Justice was the
sorry.
one missing part of his hand, and Lily was missing her lower leg. That's what it was. Or Justice was missing part of his arm. That's what it was. There we go. Now I remember.
You sure?
He's missing part of his arm. I need to remember this stuff for my own self because I need to be able to pull it out if you guys ask me again.
Like 5 sessions later.
I know. You guys will
Throwing
do
a
that to
trivia
me.
show.
So, who had the leg missing?
That was Lily.
Alright, and who's missing part of their arm?
Justice.
Part of their hand.
No, that is Peter. He's missing part of his hand.
Beater.
Peter.
Hey,
Peter.
Hey, Beater.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Captain.
Peter, can I borrow? Can I get a hand over here,
So yeah, there's a bunch of sentimentality. Everybody's crying. They're thanking you. You're getting your hand shook. There's just a lot of joy. People are kind of disgusted at the imp corpse, and you guys generally end up leaving, coming back. They straight up say, "We want you in this town," and you guys spend the night at see. Holy cow! I forgot. Plowswell. You spend the night at the Plowswell house.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot we were staying there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Although you
Uh,
did optionally forward.
Okay. Let's get off of this map and back to town. So you guys managed to go without getting attacked. Yada yada. It's all good. Ignore this map. I'm not doing it right now.
I'll not ignore this map.
Where's my-
So we're staying the night at the barn.
You guys get room this time. Holy cow! Where is the town map?
Somewhere.
I know. I'm like dying inside right now because I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. So, yeah. There we go.
With all the me's.
With
With
all
all
the
you.
grooves.
Yep. So, yeah.
It's been a group day.
So you guys are staying at this location right now. Of course, I had the ruler on, so it doesn't show. So you guys spend the night. You guys get some rest. And there's
During the night, I would like
Okay.
to sneak to Thana's room.
Why?
okay.
Oh, okay, why do people like sneaking into Moon's room?
Seriously.
I mean,
Oh,
I was
so what
just,
happened?
Lemon and Fana staying in the
I'll
same
just
room like they
do
were
it
in
just
the
because
inn.
like that's the first person I thought of.
Do I have to roll anything? Or...
Probably.
Stealth not to wake her up.
Well, here's
Yeah, I
the
don't
thing.
wanna wake everyone up.
They're not
Just
staying
kinda-
in the same room again.
Okay,
Probably.
so
That's
I'm
my question.
at the door now.
Okay. Okay.
What?
You knock, thus breaking your stealth. That knock would
Rolls
wake you
out.
up, Thana
Okay. Rolls
and
out of
Lem.
like
I
forces
don't know how
herself to
loud that
get
was
up
for you
and
guys, so-
open the door.
That was
Kinda
loud.
loud.
Pretty loud.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I just knocked on my desk.
You guys aren't at the inn. You guys are currently staying with the
Mm.
Plaswell family.
Well, I said like at the inn. Are they staying
Yes.
in the same room?
Yes, you guys are.
Yeah.
For some reason, everybody just kind of assumes you guys are a married couple.
Why? Okay. But why?
I'm sleeping.
Because he seems very reliant on you, and the women all see that, and they're like, well, that's a husband.
Remember, when the Dragonborn was getting upset and yelling, he hid behind you and had his hands on
True.
you, like kind of towering a little
true.
behind you.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah.
I beat the shit out of that guy. But he
What are you gonna do now? They've woken up, they hear you. Are you gonna say anything through the door? Are you gonna go in?
What do you want?
I'm sleeping.
Go back to sleep, Lum. I'll
This isn't
take-
midnight. I was like, this would be like a few hours before we went to bed, by the way.
Oh.
Oh,
It's not like I was sneaking out
Oh.
1 in the morning trying to steal stuff.
I thought you. I'm sorry, I was personally mad.
That's exactly what I thought you were, you dirty goblin.
I thought you said like the middle of the night, and I was like, okay.
No, this would be like 9 o'clock, just before people go to bed.
Well, I thought it was the middle of the
Oh,
night
okay.
because you
No, it
know,
was the middle of the night
Yeah.
already.
There, I thought
Yeah.
I thought he was being Groob.
Oh.
Oh, this is very much a not group scene.
Okay. So Group shows up at the door before you guys finally head to sleep. What's up?
Okay.
Moon.
What going on?
Yes.
Oh wait, not Moon. Thaw.
Yeah.
Thawna. Yeah, you here? And I like knock on your door or peek in.
Yeah. She opens
Is
the
the guy in
door.
there?
Oh, what is it? What's the matter?
I was wondering if we could maybe have a talk in private, away from the mountain, if you ever catch my drift.
Okay.
Okay,
She
just kind of step out.
Okay.
She turns to Lem and says, "I'll be right back, okay? Just stay here for now."
How tall is your
Yeah.
character, by the way?
Like
In and out and stuff,
5 foot something. She comes up to
Yeah.
Lem's
Not planning
chest.
to
The
knock
top of
you
her
out or anything,
the
but
top of her head comes to Lem's chest. So he's like 7 foot, so 5'2", maybe 5'2", between 5'2" and 5'4".
okay, so you're still like good 2.5 feet or so above me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, look, this is a lot hard for me to say. It's obvious Rube is very nervous about whatever he's trying to communicate right now.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, well, I'm sorry about what I've been doing. You know, messing with the big guy. I know you don't trust me. and I know, but I think we gotta work together because if we keep dealing with these goddamn magic people, we might want to do what they do in those stories. Work together, defeat the villain. What? Maybe make some gold.
This.
Gallops? Oh, Penelope. I forgot
The
what
knight.
Jess said.
Penelope
You
and
think
Buttercup.
You forgot about his favorite
You,
justices?
you forgot about Penelope? How could you? You made
What
her.
about Buttercup though?
Yeah.
Penelope and Buttercup, the best knights in chess.
Hmm.
He didn't name the other two horses.
Just
That's
Penelope
true.
and
He doesn't
Buttercup.
realize that they're. He doesn't realize that they're different horses. He's like he has not seen the two of them in the same thing together. He thinks that it's one Buttercup and Penelope.
Oh, he thinks there's one.
If he
black
loses one,
horse.
he'll. If he loses one and he finds the other one, he will be surprised.
Oh. Yeah, because I was gonna say he has 4 knight pieces in chess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He just sees the two colors and then like, there must be 2 horses.
Okay, works for me. All right, so you're telling me that you basically want to become adventuring heroes with her and the rest of the group.
Long story short, don't want to waste your time. Sorry. You kind of see him like sort of like almost snarl at the word sorry. Seems he doesn't do that often. But I hope we can work together and maybe trust each other a bit more. Okay? And he sticks out his hand for like a handshake because he's seen humans do that.
Okay.
Handshakes.
Add a character, and then Thana she shakes his hand. She loses 10 gold.
And then I will be left with 4 gold, and I will not be happy about that.
You guys are about to have some gold, by the way.
She just kind of looks down at his hand and says, I agree that to try to work together better. That doesn't change things right away, though, and I still don't really trust you.
So she's saying she's willing to give friendship
I'm
a
willing
chance.
to I'm willing to give friendship a chance, but it's gonna take time.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, I kind of just imagine her going back to her room, and the group just sitting in the hallway, going like, "Damn it, that should have worked."
All
I've seen the
right.
movies.
And
I've seen
All
the
right.
plays.
Okay. So the group goes back to bed. Everybody goes to sleep. You'll wake up in the morning to a very enthused town. There's gossip running around. People are talking about the saving, and
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
you
get up a little earlier than the rest of the party, actually.
as you do and you attempt to leave, you see a bunch of people just coming in with food, baskets of food, and you're not getting out. Everybody's looking at you the second you look out the door if you try to.
Is it the villager wall remastered?
Yeah, pretty much. It's Villager Wall 2.0, except for they all have bread baskets. So yeah, it's just a bunch of baskets with like foods and thank yous. You guys get just a ton of food, little baskets, little things, little products from the town, like some candles, some just knickknacks. So some town knickknacks would basically be the gist of it.
I'm immediately gonna jump up like on a table, and I'm gonna start yelling out, anyone wants something signed or autographed by the heroes of the town? Just 1 silver, and you can get anything signed. From the saviors of the village.
These are more common people.
Yeah, that's what I said. 1 silver.
None of these people know what a signature is. So they just kind of stare at you, kind of like, what?
Oh, they're lens intelligence now. Okay.
These are not these. They
People know- Cap, people know what signatures are. That's like a thing of writing.
Paper isn't particularly common in this world.
Parchment, scrolls, anything.
Parchment and scrolls are amongst learned people. These are run-of-the-mill townsfolk. They don't really have. There's not a newspaper in this town, all right?
No, cavemen knew how to write, make trade agreements, Cap. But cavemen literally could. I'm not joking. That's a thing we've discovered.
Most of the time, if somebody was asked to sign something, or they would leave their mark.
Yeah, that's a.
They
like
don't
a-
really put value on your mark, though. It's not really. You could try using persuasion, though. That
What
convince
about
them that this is an honor.
how about with my fandom? Does my fandom grow?
Not yet. Not yet.
Damn.
Isn't it morning?
Yeah, it's morning
So
now.
there's no
Groups-
moon for Lem to howl at.
Don't try and explain it to him. He doesn't know that. He just kind of howls at the sky.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he is a
so,
sweet summer child.
Okay, so, yeah, so everybody else starts getting up. Give me a persuasion roll, Mike.
I'm back.
To see if you convince them that your signature's actually worth something. Your new adventure, you did save some people, but you know what? There's a couple people. You get just enough silver from enough people to get a gold. You get 1 gold. From your weird explanation. They seem to think that it's some type of protection. These aren't really the smartest people, and you talk very quickly. And you're very slick.
Apparently, we found Lem's family.
Yeah, these are very common people. Like if you talk to certain people, you'll run into more advanced situations. But these are generally like I honestly just wanted them to give you some food. That was it. And you're like,
It's
well,
like
everybody needs my
specific people-
signature, so I had to roll
It's
with
like
it.
specific people are smart. The common people are stupid.
So yeah, you took my crowd of people offering you food, made them have to give you gold, and I'm like,
Well, it's weird. Is you could have just said they don't have money instead of saying instead of habits thing go on.
moving on. Well, they all live nearby, so this could have been a thing, but whatever. So these are dumb farmers, and they give you enough silver to give you a gold. So you get a gold, add that to your money. What are you guys gonna do with your day? You guys
Eat.
might remember who owes you money.
The mayor and the adventuring guild.
The
or whatever
guild.
it's called? Yeah.
The
Yeah,
adventuring.
the guild, the mayor, and don't forget to get the stuff from the farmer,
Yeah.
like
farmer.
Mr. Plaswell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at his house, right? We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Plaswell is still in his room with his wife. He decided to kind of play hooky on work today, because he's just so happy to be back there.
Well, I'm gonna head out to the adventuring guild and see about collecting that payment there.
Oh, does anybody join him?
Yeah, so he doesn't freaking keep it all for himself.
Okay. So
And Lem follows
So
Thana.
Thana, Lem, and the group head to the Adventurers Guild.
I'd rather kind of do my own stuff, guys. I know.
So,
that you
what's
all-
going on?
I know you're big.
Then all of a sudden Theridid shows up.
Oh my god.
Let me
Yeah,
see. What number
well,
is the
we
Adventurers
all
Guild
deserve
plan?
a cut of the payment. Not saying we don't trust you, but we don't trust you.
I'm gonna try to slip away
trustworthy.
and go to the mayor's house then.
Give me a stealth roll.
Ooh.
If you guys are watching him, so
Yeah.
does anybody have a higher than 14 passive perception?
Oh, that'd be
What?
good.
Huh?
Has to be passive.
You guys, since you guys are watching him, you can roll for it. But I wanted to see if anybody had a passive perception that was high enough to just see it straight out.
Nope.
Yeah, what's
Hey!
Santa, the second you try to walk off,
shoes.
she's like, "Group,
Where you think you're going?
I'm going to the store, and yes, I'm just dropping my voice because it hurts my throat now.
Okay. No. I'm not unattended, you're not.
Oh god, please don't leave him with Lem.
It's just
I'm not leaving him with Lem. I'll leave Lem with Theoden.
I'm leaving you alone. With
Lem is kind of playing with his shoes at his shoelace at the moment. Lem's shoelaces look nice.
I'm not
Okay.
leaving you to your own devices.
Why is that?
Because, once again, I don't trust you.
I don't appreciate being held captive by my own party.
You're
Okay,
not
but
captive,
you're
you're
not
free
captive.
to
I-
go wherever you like. You just have to
Okay.
take me with you.
Chaperone. Put him on a baby
Alright,
leash.
alright. Real talk. This is only reminding me of fucking Star Trek. This is-
How?
Y- Groove is reminding me of a Ferengi, and I'm fucking dying.
I watch all of Star Trek now.
There's
Hold on.
there's a race of wheeling dealing aliens that are absolutely obsessed with money.
What's the best Star Trek series
For you to watch,
to get? Start watching.
the Next
I actually
Generation.
have a link that has I actually have a thing that has like all of the episodes in order, and I'm currently on Enterprise. And it's been a while since I've been able to get back to it.
Well, I mean, I watched all of them.
It's
Like the best series to get you
chronological
started.
time.
The best series to get you started is The Next Generation. The best series is Voyager. The most lore important one is honestly Deep Space Nine, though. Hilariously enough.
Okay. Well, I'm downloading the complete The Next Generation series. So
Do it. It's an amazing show to get you started.
awesome.
There's interesting characters.
That's the thing. I've seen the movies and I've seen some gifs online, but outside of that, I haven't seen any of the TV shows.
But yeah,
Just
basically,
in case you want the chronological order.
yeah. But like, the big thing about the Ferengi is they're very like, ah yes, money, money, money. We only care about money and business deals. That's it. And every time Groob fucking talks, I keep fucking picturing one instead of a goblin, and I'm dying. Because that's exactly, like, the way she's treating you is exactly how somebody would treat a Ferengi, and I'm just like... Like, one of the first scenes in Voyager, like, the thing about Deep Space Nine is it fleshes out a lot of the species, and, like, covers their, like, history and stuff about them and stuff. And, but, like, the first scene of Voyager is somebody telling a Ferengi, we learned about you in the academy, and then the Ferengi pretending he was offended, and then if the guy didn't buy stuff from him, he was gonna tell the guy's, like, CEO about it.
What's ENT?
ENT? What do you mean?
Enterprise,
Enterprise.
Enterprise. Yeah, that's the Next Generation.
which is Enterprise is like the prequel, it's like the original. Well, not the original
that's,
series.
That's the thing.
Oh.
You get the chronological thing, and it's like the ENT is the first thing to watch, really.
Yeah,
Well,
but
if
nobody
you wanna
watches
watch in
it.
chronological order.
Enterprise
It's
is not.
got Bakula in it.
Anyways, back to the game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
seriously.
Yes, back to what's important. Back to what's
Yeah.
important in life.
Back to what we're currently doing. All right.
With his shoelaces.
So Groove is trying to wheel and deal his way out. The second he tries to sneak away, Thana's like, you're not getting the fuck away. And
Basically.
he's like, but why? And she's like, I'm following you wherever you go. And pretty much she's just kind of like, come on, let's just go here and you can get your cut.
Mhm.
I tell her if you must follow me, then do so. The less people, the better, though. And I'm just gonna head to the mayor's office then.
Okay.
Alright.
How early is this anyway? Like, I don't want to interrupt.
You guys are going towards 9 a.m., but this is an early waking society. I mean, these people are awake and made food for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll
There's-
go to the
There's a
mayor's
lot of farmers and stuff here. And
The bunny ears.
oh my god.
and
Fucking
pull.
Lem, that was perfect. Okay. God, he's like the best at being in character.
Wait up.
All right. So you guys make it to the mayor. She's like, "Hello, hello. Oh, I've heard about what you guys did. You guys knocked, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second. I need to look up which house she's in so I can remember her name. Okay.
10.
Isn't she like 19 or something?
I thought she
What?
was in 10.
No, she's in 10.
I thought she was in
She's in 10.
I knew she was at the
the
bottom.
mayor.
19 is I think it's a crazy lady.
I thought it was the maybe
The
it's
mayor
dwarf.
seemed pretty crazy.
No, no, no. He's the Miller.
Ah, okay.
It's
Anyways,
Farquhar.
back to
It's
the-
Farquhar Potter. All right, so yeah, you guys talk. It's Jessica Greensong. She's like, "How can I help you? How can I help you?" Oh yes, yes, yes. Your reward. Your reward.
Payment? Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Of course. She's already talking about it and going to get it. Uh, things are literally flying around the room. As she's doing, like, it appears that her stuff is doing her chores for her, and she finally pulls out a cachet of gold in a like a hip pouch. She's like, here, here, here. I've got it for you. I've got it for you. You guys did great. You guys did great. You guys saved everybody. Pity about Antonia. Pity.
I'm great.
You did great, big guy. Absolutely
His
stellar.
eyes sparkle.
Oh my god.
So wait,
Okay.
who went to the mayor's house and who went to the guild?
Alright,
adventure
I'm
center?
back.
They all
Um,
followed you.
Oh my
I'm pretty
God.
sure Theroden's still at the at the guild because
Because everyone said we're going to the Adventurers Guild, and then I was like, okay, if Thana's gonna follow me, or yeah, if Thana's gonna follow me, I'm gonna go to the mayor's house.
Okay, so Theroden,
Follow
Theroden, your
Thana.
cleric of
Like on a leash.
unknown wants and needs, is now being given 100. I think it was 100 gold from her.
Oh my God, did I write it down?
It might change the amount if you remember. 'Cause
Wait, I
remember
got
100.
100 gold.
The mayor is giving us 150, and I
Yeah.
didn't write down the Adventurers Guild.
And Adventurers Guild was 100. I wrote it down.
Mhm.
Okay, so she's like, God, now I have to fucking switch voices and characters. As I do Theroden real quick. Let's see. It was.
Drive the GM insane.
Yeah, you guys are. Okay, so you guys took the money from the mayor. And you guys are just kind of gonna try to dip out, or are you guys gonna talk to her more?
Well, I'm gonna take the money and gonna head to the market then.
Okay, so-
Excuse you.
So you guys take the money and you guys straight up leave. She's like, wait, guys. By the way, I'm gonna need to
What?
talk to you later to finalize some stuff, but I definitely got some good news for you. Just contact me later. I'm just making sure. Final arrangements. Just come back later.
Okay.
We're moving on to fucking Theroden now because fuck if I'm gonna switch voices again. Alright, so that was the Adventurers Guild. Ah, yes, a Peggy Goodsong. The fairly pretty for a dwarf, as you might find her. She plays her music and she's like, "Oh, you did great. I'm so proud of you. I'm glad that you guys were able to sign on with us before you left, or else you wouldn't have been able to get this bounty. The villagers put it together as they wanted their loved ones back. Well, here it is," and she just hands you the gold there. And great work again.
How much gold?
You're given 100 gold
Alright.
in a pouch, and it's just straight up.
Yes,
You
ma'am,
got
I
it.
did get your side points back.
Sweet.
And I got
Alright.
my one rage back.
Yeah, you did get it back. You guys got your rest. Let's see. You guys got. Oh wait, no. You guys didn't really get a chance to talk to the Plowswells, as they were just all up on each other. Not like getting
Giggity.
nasty, but They were getting nasty. They were being like, it was like church
They're
tongue.
having some kinky happy.
It was church tongue, okay? Just enough that it was acceptable in the eyes of the god.
So there was ankle.
There was no ankle showing, but it was insinuated there is an ankle underneath her clothes.
Only one.
Are you insinuating you have an ankle under those clothes?
She is missing a leg,
Mm-hmm.
Dirty
so she has one ankle. Exactly one ankle.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the host.
Somewhere out there,
Okay.
her leg is doing a provocative pose.
My God. Okay, so Theoden gets the gold, and he's just like, okay, I got gold. Groove is taking the 150 gold to the market.
No, I'm gonna go to the guild to try to meet up with Theoden.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you find Theoden outside the guild? Like, where did everybody go?
Where have those people got to?
Groove, you welcome.
We're like up the road from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're at 20. Remember where I said the house was? So her office and stuff is here. And you guys were here at the entrance. So you guys left and met back up with him over here.
Where, Grandpa?
We're like 20 feet away.
This is not 20 feet, Mike. I will do with none of your size.
Hey, Grandpa. I mean, Lem might be tall, but I don't think he wants to like tower over houses.
Yeah,
No.
you'd have to be able to see through houses to see him. So Grandpa's walking out looking for you guys. He ends up going on the long road and seeing you guys coming out of the mayor's house. Going, where were you guys?
We were just at the mayor's house. You got the payment from the guild lady. Boomer.
Huh?
Group was talking to you, Boomer.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Apparently, Grandpa is getting a little tired in his old age.
It is close to Boomer's bedtime because of his time zone, and he has to do stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna apply for a job tomorrow.
Nice.
And interviews are on Tuesday, so hopefully I'll be able to make it.
Congrats.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, I got my job. I think I got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
did I get it?
I did my interview today, and I was pretty much the best candidate they had.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna be put on a pretty cool path, starting a new career.
Nice.
I'm excited.
I'm literally just gonna be applying at a grocery store.
That's good though. It's a good
But
starting job.
I think honestly, I will be the best high school
At
candidate.
your age,
Yeah,
all you gotta worry about is just earning some.
Yeah.
Like
when
literally.
I was your age, I was working at McDonald's.
I do volunteer work. I do volunteering at school. I have decent grades.
Because it's like getting a job now, you're gonna have that precious job experience that every other job on earth requires.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like I worked at SeaWorld too. That was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty lit.
It was awesome. I learned how to make cotton candy.
So,
Nice. Bro,
cotton candy is fun to make.
Mm-hmm. So moving on, Groove is asking you
Yes.
to
Cotton
if you got the
candy.
money. Len just randomly says cotton candy. Nobody seems to know what it is here. It seems to be a delicacy from the town you guys came from.
I'll give Group the money.
Okay.
Why would you
Oh.
give Group the money, says Santa?
Then I'm going to.
I mean, he hasn't done anything bad yet.
I'm going to go to the night
Reward?
to search for a exchange center of some kind.
Are you talking about like a bank?
Kind of, yeah.
Basically, like to gold to silver and silver to gold.
Essentially, yeah, government-run facility, or not business thing, generally used to transfer between different currencies.
Yeah, you guys find out that the basically the main store of the town
Okay.
is what is used for that.
Okay, I'm going to pick up 4 different pouches, 4 essentially 4 leather pouches. They can't really carry anything except small objects like coins.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll divvy up the gold between everyone. Just so everyone marks it down, you get 62 gold and 5 silver.
And Thana gets, and then Lem, of course, gives her his pouch.
Okay.
She doesn't. She adds the other bit of his money to that, so that he has stuff that he can spend if he wants to. Just
Okay,
not
so you
letting him
keep both
bet.
pouches. You keep both pouches separate, but you have both.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Before we end for the night, because it is nearing our good cleric's bedtime. 1 second.
Don't worry, guys. On Friday, I have a half day, so
Wait, Moon, do you have the ability to impart thoughts into people's mind? The awakened mind ability?
She does.
Okay.
I don't think so.
It's the occluded mind thing, or telepathy. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
10 sentences. Or 10 words.
I don't think I have the
10 word
word thing.
sentences.
What?
Yeah.
You want to cut out down.
Yeah, just give me a few minutes. Alright,
We can't fight the Demon Lord tonight.
yeah, you guys can't fight the Demon Lord tonight. Alright, so far you guys have seen that something was actually guiding Stiltskin. And you guys are enjoying the fact that you have money. Money's been divvied out. I hope it was split evenly.
Yeah.
It was.
Uh,
62 gold and 5 silver.
okay.
That is 4 times 200, and 4 of that equals 250. And Lem give his to because.
Okay. And,
Somebody's in my sheet.
alright, so are you guys gonna do anything else before we send, or before we head off for tonight, or?
We got our money
guys
from the farmer.
He gives you 40 gold.
Hey, 10 more gold for each of us.
Yay.
Or 20 for Thana, and 0.
Just make sure Thana doesn't die.
so how much gold do I get?
Lem, no, let Thana.
You get 72 gold
Alright,
and 5 silver.
alright.
Make sure you keep track of that.
So that's 81. Alright.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
No.
I'm good.
Do we get XP?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So you guys are currently sitting at 600 EXP because you guys are level 2.
300, not 600.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's getting late for me too. 300.
It's 3 in the morning for me.
Yeah. So you guys actually have gotten to level 3. If the level up is 600, right? Or 900?
900.
Oh, you guys did not. You guys are at 750 XP.
Okay.
So you guys did get quite a bit for that fight and your RPing. You guys did well. Sad there's a few things you guys missed, but it's okay. Yeah, you guys did well. There was some stuff that was really interesting. I loved that flute. That it could have been actually a really powerful weapon against enemies. You guys could have had like a pseudo bard. But nobody had remove curse yet. And that was a problem. And then yeah, if you guys want to know anything out of game, like as long as you guys don't plan on metagaming with it, I can answer anything that you're curious about.
Mm,
If
no.
if Lim ever knows anything, like Josh, are you trying to medic? Oh no. Then
Yeah. If Lem actually knows something, I will honestly just say that he is like an idiot savant moment. But I mean, if you know something that if he knows something that he would not know, I would be like, hey, he doesn't know that. But yeah, so yeah, you guys fought a homebrewed version of an imp who was disguised as Antonia. Mr. Mauve is a little bit sad about that. He was an elf and he was a dragonborn. That's
does
kind
this
of why.
mean that poor Mr. Moab is going to be cucked forever?
Poor Mr. Mauve is now a bachelor. Yeah, a widower, actually, more appropriately. He's a widower. Yeah, if you guys had decided to hold up, you guys would have heard a bit more conversation between the entity and the imp. And you guys could have done quite a bit with that. Unfortunately, it's an incident and somebody ran up. So you guys missed out on that. So, yeah.
Maybe we should have let her cut off the arm. I knew it.
Yeah. I honestly, I was going to incorporate it while she was cutting off his arm.
Oh.
Because I was like, well, he
And then
fucked
he
up.
lost the leg. It's time to retire.
He's gonna lose an arm and a leg. His basic
That's
information
fine.
costs him an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
So, Mike, since you did do a long rest, that is not a magic item you can attune. Actually, let me double check to make sure. Let me see. Alright. Oh, that's what's wrong. I have to. Okay. Let me double check that I'm getting this right.
We've got a lot of gold. We should get a pet.
Oh, okay. Mike. Okay. You find that if you focus on this item, you gain the ability to see through it. You feel like as long as the eye is on the same plane of existence as you, and you feel like when you're looking through the eye, you get 60 feet of dark vision when you look through it.
I already get that.
So if you look through this eye, basically it would almost look like a remote viewing tool. You could leave the eye somewhere and you'd be able to look through it if you're attuned to it. Yeah. So enjoy. You have
Nice.
an eye attuned to you. I had to double check and it turns out I was wrong. You can attune to it.
Alright, I gotta go.
No problem.
Okay.
Alright.
Have a good
Have
night.
a good night and morning, guys.
Good night.
See you.
So yeah, you can attune to it. It has.
Well, that's all for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.